Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are following me along on this series on Marketing Cloud Growth Edition. We did start this series a month back and covered few basic topics. If you have missed, then please go through previous videos on the same. Here is my introduction. I do have separate video on my introduction. Go through that if you have missed, and if you need assistance on Marketing Cloud, Data Cloud and Agent Force, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, Twitter and here on comments as well on the YouTube channel. If you're following me already, you know we usually start with a message. And today's message, Joy is the simplest form of gratitude by Carl Barth. These are the topics that we are going to cover in today's session, starting with introduction to SFMC stories, and then we'll discuss few things on Marketing Cloud next, and then Marketing Cloud implementation roadmap, and few other topics related to Marketing Cloud Growth Edition. And we'll wrap this session on with a demo and some resources to go through. Okay. So I think most of you already know about SFMC Stories, and if you are visiting this channel for the first time, SFMC Stories founded in 2023, where it was a website. Even today, we have this website where we are discussing more about marketing cloud engagement from basics with the features, implementation, use cases, and best practices. And future plan is to include some certification study guide, separate content based on product like Marketing Cloud, Account Engagement, Growth Edition, Advanced Edition, and whatever is going to come in future related to marketing. And here is the link for the website, and whatever you are currently watching, that this is the same um, product, or maybe which is the same um, what to say same site, or maybe an extension of this site, which is a video in the video format. But here we are focusing more on growth edition today, and maybe in future we are going to parallelly run both website and YouTube channel together. With that said, let me get into the next one, that is before getting into our actual session topic, we need to first understand this new term, Marketing Cloud Next, which was recently introduced in Connection event, which happened in June. Maybe if you have attended my community talk session earlier, then you know what is this Marketing Cloud Next. If not, if you're visiting this particular video for the first time, then I just wanted to explain few things from my point of view, what is Marketing Cloud Next. And maybe if you have time, you can go and watch my previous video related to this in the community talk, or else I can cover something within 2 minutes. So first of all, Marketing Cloud Next, this is the new name given to a product. And when we say product, we already have two Marketing Cloud products for B2B and B2C customers, Marketing Cloud Engagement and Marketing Cloud Account Engagement. So with the introduction of new name, that is Marketing Cloud Next, what is the purpose? And again, we do have come across Marketing Cloud Growth Edition, Marketing Cloud Advanced Edition, and Marketing Cloud Encore. So how these terminologies are different. Maybe if we go back to Marketing Cloud Engagement or Account Engagement, you might have known different editions that we have within those products, right? So in those editions, there will be something new. When we compare a basic version of the edition, there will be something updated, or some other features available in the next version or next edition. If I take Exact Target or SFMC, we did have professional, corporate, enterprise editions. And if I take Pardot or Account Engagement, we do have Growth Plus, Advanced and Premium edition. Similarly, for Marketing Cloud Next, we have two edition, that is Growth Edition and Advanced Edition, which we were using till now, like whatever discussion we had on Marketing Cloud Growth Edition, that is ultimately linked to Marketing Cloud Next. And whatever updates we are going to get related to growth edition or advanced edition is again linked to Marketing Cloud Next. And this is again a convergence that is happening to all the existing Marketing Cloud platforms, where if you want to work on flows and journey builder together with the help of Marketing Cloud Next, there is an hybrid approach which will help you in connecting both journey and flow together. So those type of things are new to the market, and you will expect more such features in near future as well, in all the in all the new updates as well, or in new releases as well. With that said, hope now you got to know what is Marketing Cloud Next. If you take a tree of all the Marketing Cloud products, every product will have its own editions. Similarly, Marketing Cloud Next is having two editions, Growth Edition and Advanced Edition. And we are discussing about Growth Edition. Maybe once we complete Growth Edition related topics, we'll jump into Advanced Edition. When I say Advanced Edition, all the basic things, whatever we have in Growth Edition, still continues in Advanced Edition as well. And there are few other new features available, which will be part of Advanced Edition. And there will be few other upcoming editions also part of this Marketing Cloud Next. Okay, so with that said, here we are with the implementation roadmap. When we say Marketing Cloud here, you should assume this is Marketing Cloud Growth Edition and Advanced Edition. And future, wherever you refer to Marketing Cloud, we are going to refer that as Growth Edition and Advanced Edition. And again, one more terminology is Marketing Cloud Encore. That is again nothing but Growth Edition and Advanced Edition. Before Marketing Cloud Next was introduced, people used to call this two products as Marketing Cloud Encore, because Marketing Cloud was working on the core platform, that is Salesforce. Okay, now coming back to the slide here, Marketing Cloud implementation roadmap. When you want to implement something related to Marketing Cloud Growth Edition, first of all, you need to start setting up your marketing tool. Maybe like an initial enablement of the tool is required, and maybe all the licenses, whatever you want to use, those type of licenses should also be procured. So here licenses what we need would be related to Growth Edition and Advanced Edition, whichever edition you are going to use. Then configuration of data, whichever data you are going to use for marketing purpose, that data you are going to import. Or maybe you also have an option of data kits, which is again a part of Data Cloud related discussion, which we'll take up in later stages. Then user management, similar to all other clouds, whichever you know already, or if you are from Marketing Cloud engagement or account engagement background, you might have known this user management option section already, like creating of users, providing them some roles and permissions. Similar type of user management is also available within Marketing Cloud Growth and Advanced Edition. Then compliance management. This is more or less like a subscriber management in Marketing Cloud engagement. That is what here compliance management would be like. This is also linked with consent management, which is again subscriber management. And compliance management, it's like Can Spam Act and GDPR, HIPAA, whatever compliance we are going to rely on based on the business. That is what we are going to manage here. Then channel setup, what type of communication you are going to send through your marketing team. That is, maybe it can be an email, SMS, WhatsApp, those type of channel setup you are going to do here. Then web tracking. Maybe if you want to track your website, and maybe if you want to link something to the analytics tool, those type of connectivity can be done through web tracking. Then reporting and analytics, you can use marketing intelligence, which will have all the new advanced features related to AI. And you can also still go with Salesforce reports available. And there is some enablements related to that, which you can do within Salesforce. Then people and account scoring, based on the engagement of your customers. and their business. Like if you are operating with an account, then how you are going to score that account, how frequently they are going to engage with you, those type of criterias you can set, and based on that you can score them as well. That is people and account scoring. Then we do have some AI features. Like part of growth edition, we do have some minimal features, but when you have advanced edition, you will have lot of AI and agent force or Einstein related features. And as you can see, some color coding here, maybe the blue color ones are like Salesforce, a few things which you are going to enable within Salesforce. And where you see some purple color shades, that is related to data cloud, like configuring data, web tracking. Those things will be done through data cloud. And again, people and account scoring, reporting analytics, AI feature is like combination of both Salesforce and data cloud. So it's very much necessary that you need to understand Salesforce, at least basics of Salesforce, how to navigate within that platform, and what are all the key features available within Salesforce platform. And I know most of you here who is from exact target background or Pardot or account engagement background. Maybe if you are from account engagement background, then fine. You might have at least have some basic idea about Salesforce environment. But if you are from purely from exact target background, you will struggle little bit in Salesforce, maybe to understand the basic UI of Salesforce. So that's where what I'm doing here is in all these sessions, I'll be covering some basic topics that you need to keep in mind when you're working on Marketing Cloud Growth Edition or Advanced Edition. Like maybe some basic concepts that you're going to start with in Salesforce. And today we'll be covering some basics topic only related to Salesforce configuration. And later in the upcoming sessions, we'll also focus on data cloud, maybe end-to-end details about data cloud, how it is used in marketing. Then finally, we are going to have some setup related to growth edition. And once this particular series winds up, then we are going to continue with advanced edition. And maybe if at all, if we have any further editions released by then we are going to continue with that as well. Okay, so now Salesforce in Marketing Cloud, as I said, this is one of the core tool that you need to keep in, or maybe you should understand before creating anything in Marketing Cloud Growth Edition. So what are all the things that you can do within Salesforce, again related to marketing? First is user management. Again, going back to exact target, we did have user management within exact target, but here, as everything is brought into the core platform that is Salesforce, you should actually understand how to create an user within Salesforce UI. Then all those permission sets and how to manage roles, all these things will be taken care within Salesforce itself. There is no separate UI for Marketing Cloud. So keep that in mind. Then we do have objects, field, and records. We'll discuss more on this, like what is object, what is field, and record. This is more or less like a data management concept where you are going to store your data. Then content management system or content management sharing. This is actually like a repository where you are going to store all your data, maybe like an image file or maybe a PDF file or any of the contents like emails, forms, landing page, whatever you are going to create. That will be stored here in CMS. In short, we call that as CMS. And we do have this can also be linked to content builder in Marketing Cloud engagement. Then we have flow builder, which is like a concept related to journey builder or engagement program. But here there is some slight difference between the normal flow which you will use in Salesforce environment compared to the flow that you are going to use in marketing. Only if you enable marketing related setup, then you will see some new features added into your normal flow. And we will discuss all these things in upcoming sessions. So as of today, our area of focus would be on user management and object fields and records. And as you are going to set up a marketing app within Salesforce, you should have like enterprise and unlimited edition. This is an edition related to Salesforce. Either one of them you should have. Then that should also support growth edition and advanced edition. So when your customers, or if you are if you are the brand who is going to purchase growth edition or advanced edition, then keep in mind that you should have enterprise edition with growth edition or advanced edition, or unlimited edition with growth edition or advanced edition. Okay, we'll start with user management first. First of all, what is an user? Who is an user? Users are people who is going to log in into your platform, access the features and data. Each user has a unique account with settings that define their access level and functionality within the organization. Say, for example, you are having some 10 employees in your company, and each of them owns their own email ID, email address, and an account, maybe an email account, right? So each of them have their own credentials. That is what we are also going to provide within Salesforce. Each of these 10 employees will have their own user account and own credentials, and some roles and responsibilities will be assigned to them. So this people, 10 employees what we have, they will be considered as users within Salesforce. Okay, when we take up an user, they will definitely have these key aspects assigned to their account. So starting with user account, as I said, like each and every employee in your organization will have some account related to them, like an email account. Similarly, an user account will be created within Salesforce, right? So every user has an account and that identifies them within the system. This account can include details like username, email, profile details, and role. Next is user license. User license determines which features and functionality a user can access within Salesforce. This is more or less like a roles and responsibility that you are going to assign them. Then profile. Profile will define the permission and settings that control what a user can see and do in Salesforce. So this profile and user license will go hand in hand. Each user should have a profile and they should also have a user license. User license we discussed, and profile is like which is going to define a permission and which is also going to help you in setting or giving some control to that user, what they can see, and maybe some restrictions that you can set. And you can also create a set of group as well, like group users, like if you have a team of sales, team of marketing, team of service, then you can give them a proper profiles related to that. Maybe you can also give a system administrator role profile to all of them. That's again up to your business. Then we have public group concept, which is a collection of users that can be used to simplify sharing and access to records and other data. So whatever we discussed, like user license, profile, user accounts, all these are individual things. But when you want to combine all of these details together for one particular department, let's say marketing team. For marketing team, you are going to give some standard set of permissions, right? So those permissions you can give once for all to all of them through public groups. You're going to bring all those users together, create a public group, add them to that public group, and give some set of permission to them through public group. That is what public group will do, help you out. And then we do have something known as, which I haven't highlighted here, like roles and permission set. I haven't highlighted roles here. So roles determine the user's position in the organization hierarchy and influence record visibility. Who can see what? Again, whatever you're seeing is more or less like an permission related and responsibility related things only, but there are like different names and there is different purpose for each of them. Then internal versus external user, there are chances that you are going to also handle like multiple users. It's not always your own company users is going to work on this platform. So in that case, you can also keep like internal users who is your current employees and some external users who is like a customer or a partner who is going to access your account or access your Salesforce environment. Or you can also, if you are using Experience Cloud, then you will also have an option to create user level permissions to log in into your portal. So those type of permissions are also provided through this internal and external users options. Okay, and here is the link that you can make use of to understand more about marketing admin related permission. And today we'll be focusing more on in general, like how Salesforce can be used. But if you are interested to more about marketing related, then you can focus on this particular URL, understand some admin related permissions available within Marketing Cloud Growth Edition. So when we say permission set related to Marketing Cloud, you should also have some basic permission sets available. That is Marketing Cloud Admin. That should be part of your like user account. You should always have this permission set in place so that your user can have access to Marketing Cloud environment. And whenever you're working on this user account creation, keep in mind that you should give them access to like a system admin or a Salesforce admin, then a data cloud admin access, and then a marketing admin access. Again, you can restrict their permissions based on your business. Not everyone should have admin access. But ultimately, whoever is going to work on all these three platforms and setting up things, at least the initial setup, you should definitely give them these three like these three permissions. Like they should have these three permissions in their particular user account. Okay, with that said, we'll move on to the next one. Object fields and records. As I said earlier, this is more or less related to a data management concept. Again, if you're from marketing cloud engagement or exact target background, you might have worked on data extension. Similar to that, or if you know list concept, similar to that, here we have object. And I'm not giving much focus to account engagement or Pardot because people from account engagement and Pardot, they already know what is Salesforce, how to work with Salesforce team, and how to work in that particular environment. But people from exact target, for us, this particular environment is quite new, and we might be not introduced into this terminologies. So that's where I wanted to introduce few terminologies here before getting into that actual platform and before setting up a marketing cloud. Okay, so first of all, object, it's more or less like a data extension. What you are going to give that name, or whatever your name you are going to give to that data extension, that is nothing but an object name. So here I'm taking example of an employee. So for employee, we have three different fields. Fields, again in Marketing Cloud, we did use the same terminology as field. So here also it is field. Then record whatever values you are going to add to those fields. That will be considered as, if you have one row of data, that will be considered as a record. Again, few definitions here, like or few examples here. Object represent a type of data, whether it's an account, contact, or opportunity. These are all the standard objects available within Salesforce. You can also create some custom objects. Then we have fields, represent individual pieces of information within an object. Like as you can see here, employee ID, name, email. These are all the field names. And if you're taking in a generic manner, then account name, contact email, opportunity amount. These are all some of the fields that you can keep. Then records represent a single instance of an object or a single row of content. That is like a specific account like Salesforce or a specific contact like John Doe. Here, a specific contact like Anita or specific contact like Suresh. This entire row will be called as record. Okay, so with that said, maybe we can understand a little bit more about objects, and maybe a little bit on fields as well. So when we say object are like database tables that store data and fields and are like columns within those tables holding specific piece of information. You can also think of object like a spreadsheet and a field like a column within the spreadsheet. Then object also acts like a foundation for Salesforce data model. They represent business entities like account, contact, lead, or opportunity. Then Salesforce provides standard objects for common business needs, and you can also create custom objects to store unique data. Then fields are like the individual data points stored within an object. Like as I said here, like whatever fields you see here, employee ID, name, email, all of these are some examples. You can also bring in like phone number, physical address, all these things are also considered as fields. There are various field types, maybe like text, number, date, pick list, all these things are also available. So maybe you can play around with Salesforce environment to understand more about this concept, what is object, what is field, and how to create a record. Okay, so with that said, we'll get into a demo and we'll see how an user record will look like and more details on that we'll discuss. Here we are in the demo section. So this is the platform, like I've opened sales section. As soon as you log in into the Salesforce platform, there will be a home page related to based on the application that you have opened or more frequently used application will open up. So if you're from a sales team, you will see sales application opened and the related home tab opened here. So you can see all the details related to a sales representative. If you want to do some setup related, you are going to click this gear icon and move into setup section or navigate into setup section, and this will open up in a separate tab. And all this administration related work you can continue doing here in this section. Maybe creating an user, assigning them some profiles, and then giving them some permission sets. All these things can be done here. Along with that, if you're going to connect to some external platforms, you can also use some connectors here. And if you want to give some basic settings, give some branding details, give your company details, all those things you are going to do here. And whatever new functionalities or new advanced features that you are going to get, and if you want to enable them, all those enablement you are going to take care within this particular setup section. After that, like maybe we need to discuss about user. So if you just search user here, this is a quick find box. If you search user, that will give you like set of list wherever user is highlighted. So you can click on user here, and all the list of users available within this environment will be available for you. So whichever user you're going to make some edits, you can just click on their details and you will see an elaborated view of that. So this is how it will look like if you just click on that email address. But if you also want to edit only that specific user details, then you can just go and click on that edit button as well. So this is how the overall user view or maybe the details will look like, and you can see some permission set assignments and activation required, like license assignment and all those things here. Again, most of the things here are optional for a marketing user. But again, if you have any specific requirement, you can go ahead and create a specific details as well. So when you're creating an marketing user, you need to check this marketing user option and give a name, proper name, email address, and what type of username you want to give this particular user. Those type of things you can do it here, and most of the things you can leave it as default. And this profile, user license, and role, all of them are interlinked. So whenever you are creating anything, you will have that details available based on the user license that you are going to select and based on the profile that you are going to choose. And always, whenever you're working on the architectural side, please keep in mind that what type of user license you need to enable this marketing related account. So you should have Salesforce licenses available, like especially the admin license, Salesforce admin, data cloud admin, and marketing cloud admin related license available for you. And if you're creating anything on the admin level, then you should always have a Salesforce admin license available, or Salesforce license available for you. Then you can set up some permission sets here, and these are some of the permission sets already assigned to this user. You will see all a list of standard permission sets available. You can then map it to your user, which needs to be mapped. And based on that, particular person will have access to certain areas or certain features within your environment. Then we'll go to profiles. As this is already available here, I'll just right away click. But if you don't have this view, you can just click search here in the quick find box. So every user will be linked to a profile. Say if I have like user license, you saw this user license already in that user account. So that user license will be linked to a profile, right? Not every user license will not have single profile. It will be linked to multiple profiles. Here only if you see chatter free, then Salesforce, customer community, those type of things are like multiple times it is available, which means you will have multiple profile options also available. Then we'll discuss few things on public groups. Public group, if you're creating some set of group, maybe it's based on the region or based on team, you can create a group and add all the necessary user into that group. Say here we have San Francisco group, which means all the user whoever is working from San Francisco, you can add them to this group and give them some certain permissions to access your platform. So that type of work can be done through public groups. And more, I'm speaking towards marketing related. I'm not focused towards Salesforce actual work. So if at all, if you are having any confusions here, don't worry. We are going to discuss more about this in our later sessions. Whichever is more specific to marketing side and how to set up things, all these things we'll discuss in further sessions. But as of now, this is just a basic concept that we are going to understand. Okay, once this is done, once you have created your user and given them some marketing related permissions and then some profiles related to that, then you are going to jump into maybe creating an object. Not right away. There are some other steps also to be done. But now we will understand object manager, which is again a tool or maybe a feature within Salesforce, which will help you in keeping all your objects intact. Objects, again, nothing but data extension in exact target. Similarly, here all the objects can be kept intact within one section. That particular section is nothing but, or a container is nothing but object manager. Here you will see all set of object, whether it is standard, custom, all these things you are going to see here. And then maybe I'll search lead object. You can see this is a standard object, so you don't see this underscore underscore C. But if it is a custom object, then in the API name, you'll see underscore underscore C available. The details of this object, and if data cloud is enabled, then you will see data cloud copy field and related list. Otherwise, you will right away see this field and relation page layout, all these options available. So here, if you click on field and relationship, this is where you will manage all your fields. If you have experience in working data in creating data extension in exact target, here you are going to create a object first, and after you create an object that will be visible in that list, then you are going to click on that name, and then you will enter into this field and relationship section. If it is a custom object, then you will not see any fields here. It will be empty. You are going to create a new field. But if you are using an standard object, then you are going to see all the standard fields available. You can also create some custom fields on that. Um, so this is how it is. See, this is a lead object, but there are a couple of custom fields created. Again, there will be some linking between the package also. Whatever package you are going to bring into Salesforce, there will be some fields created, some new objects created. So this is the data type that you are going to select, or a field type that you are going to select. So if I select date, move to next option, here give some date. Okay, you can give one line description here, and then help text. This is what it is like. This text displays on detail and edit pages when users hover over the info icon next to this field. Then if you want this field to be required, you can choose this option. And if you want to add some formula to this, then you can go to this option. Each and every data type will have a different configuration. Not every data type will have same configuration. So there will be next step where you are going to give some permission, like what type of permission, where this should be available, those type of things. Then a summary tab will be available. Then that's it. So considering that, see here, this where this particular field should be available, that is what you see in this third page. Whether this should be visible or whether this should be considered as read only, that is what you are going to choose. Maybe if you're finding difficulty, or maybe if you're not finding this particular field in certain section, the reason will be that you might have set this section as read only, or that might be not visible on that particular section. So whenever you have that difficulty, come to this section and give the right permissions to those fields. Then click on next. You can keep all this as default and then click on next, where you are going to give something known as page layout, which maybe we'll discuss in upcoming sessions. So page layout, where this particular field needs to be added. If you want to uncheck, you can uncheck. All these layouts are nothing but related to lead only, lead object only. Wherever you have this reference to lead object, that is available here. Then click on save. So this new custom field will be created under lead. Once this is done, then we'll go into lead object and see some certain records, how it is available. So this is app launcher, where you can see different applications available within this particular environment, supported within this environment. And here you can go and search for sales. As sales dashboard opens up, you see all the options available, and you can also customize this particular ribbon here. And this is the lead section. You will see all the recently viewed leads. And if you want to see all leads, you have an option as well here, like all hot leads, open leads, all these things. If you have any certain leads that you are owning, then you can see those leads as well. My unread leads, rejected registration, all those things can also be visible. So this entire thing, see, this is the object, lead is the object, and this entire row is a record. And these are the field: name, title, company, phone, email. Those are all the fields. Again, you can edit how you want to view this, like what type of field you want to view. All those things you can edit. You have that option as well. Now let's get into one particular record, and this is the record, and you will see some standard details available for that record, like key fields, title, company, phone, email. And they are actually a new lead available, and phone number, email, all these things are also available, and little more detail about that particular record. And segmentation, what is the source of this particular lead, all these things are also available here. Then lead scoring, again, if you have enabled lead scoring related, you will see some options here. What is the score related to that criteria, whatever you have kept, that will be available. And if you have enabled Pardot or account engagement, you will see those details also available here. So this is how a lead record will look like, and this would be more helpful to people from exact target background, because people from account engagement or Pardot background, they already know how this will look like. And they do have option directly to navigate from Pardot dashboard to Salesforce dashboard record. These records can be easily navigated from Pardot to Salesforce. So I'm having more concern towards exact target experienced people, because for them this understanding Salesforce platform is more crucial. Understanding topics related to Salesforce is more crucial, rather than people from Pardot or account engagement, because they already know these concepts very well. Okay, with that said, whatever we discussed so far on today's concept, we have covered most of them. So going back to the slide. All right. So this covers our demo part, and here are some resources that you can go through whenever you have time, like Marketing Cloud Next related announcement was published in this article. If you want to know more about Marketing Cloud Next, this is the place where you can know more about it. And then user management and marketing, we do have a couple of help documents available. So go through that to understand more about marketing related user management concept. And yes, this covers our session for today, and we will come back soon to discuss about next steps, or maybe next things that you need to understand in Salesforce. And this will be continued in our upcoming session next week. And if at all, if you are interested to connect with me, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, Twitter, and maybe I'll be also having some weekly meeting or community talk with all of you. I'll be giving you more details on this in LinkedIn very soon. So please do connect with me on LinkedIn, and maybe there is a procedure where you are going to fill a form and show your interest to attend that particular session. Ask me more questions, so I'll be able to help you in your career path, or to understand more about Marketing Cloud. And yeah, we can connect on a regular basis as well, like a meet in a meeting. You can speak with me in that meeting. So that is what planned part of this series, Marketing Cloud Growth Edition. It's not only like an one-way communication. I wanted you guys to participate with me, you guys to speak with me and understand Marketing Cloud in a better manner. And thank you for staying back till now and understanding this concept, whatever we covered today. And hope you enjoyed this session. If you have liked this session, please do like and comment. Thank you.